It's a lazy Saturday afternoon. It's time to do another cool stream. I've already played the intro song, so we'll start it up again. That's my bad. I know the music kicks in and you get juiced, you get pumped up. We gotta do that big intro to let everybody know that it's time for the cool stream. Now we hope there's no technical difficulties. but we will soldier on nonetheless. Because it's a cool stream. It's what we do. It's a special edition of the cool stream as well. So let's do the damn intro. Okay, you hear those drums kicking in. Take a swig of some coffee. Some iced coffee. Even though it's cold outside, still gotta stay caffeinated. So that's the best way to do the cool stream. It's when you're excited, when you're ready, when you're juiced up and jazzed to talk about cool stuff. Oh yeah. Puff Deluxe in the house. Time for the cool stream. It's a special edition today. We might have a special guest as well. We'll see. We reached out to their manager and we got a tentative guest coming on. But for now, it's just me, Beowulf, on the cool stream. Special edition. Saturday afternoon, it's the cool stream. Welcome everybody. I'm your host, guiding you along the internet superhighway of hell with some cool stuff today. Welcome, settle down, settle in and settle down, and relax. Because today on the cool stream, it's a special edition, something that we're going to call the meat stream. Say, what? What the heck? The meat stream. That's right, folks. It's time for the meat stream edition of the cool stream. Today we're talking all about meat and how we like to shove our faces full of meat and chomp down on that juicy stuff. We like to chomp down on it, yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Alright. We're just gonna get right into it. What the heck? Who the heck cares? Because it's a meat stream, baby, yeah. I didn't plan on doing a musical intro, singing along, but the song's got me juiced. We're busting loose on the meat stream today, the special edition of the cool stream. Now. That's right, we got a special guest. Let me turn down this music a little bit. I'm getting too juiced. Damn it. Whew, we gotta start it off a little bit slower than that. We can't give it all away for just the damn intro. That would be insane. I hope everything's sounding good and acting right. I hope you're all acting right today on Saturday. It's kind of a drizzly, nasty day. So once again, we'll stay indoors, protect ourselves from the sun's rays, and look at our computers, talk about stuff going on the web. Cool stuff. Now, our first thing we got going on, welcome everyone who's just dropped in. I just did the intro, and I'll be putting up the VOD of this later, so you can watch it. And I've got other EPs up there as well. So, talking about the meat stream. And, you know, there's several things I like to get into before that. So I like to just, you know, I don't like to give too much of a peek behind the curtain, as they say. Like in The Wizard of Oz, I think that's where that saying comes from. The guy was behind the curtain and revealed things about the wizard. So I just want to speak a little bit about all the streams out there, all the streamers, myself included, and without, you know, saying too much, giving away too many names, I just want to call for streamers' peace. A peace between the streamers, and that we all respect and love one another and give the best for our special viewers out there. So there's a lot of overlap between us streamers and our audience. And the last thing that I would want would be another bloody, brutal streamers war. I know the memory is not long gone of the last streamers war, and since Jeff Bezos conquered the land of Twitch TV and conquered the realms of streamers, we all bent the knee to him, and we took the streamer's creed to all respect one another. So that's what we're going to do. We'll give a shout out when we can. If anyone wants to shout out on the cool stream, just let me know. I'm here for it. I'm here for streamers' peace. And with that said, we'll launch right into our first little tidbit here on the Meat Stream. A little website that we probably all remember from way back in the day. Something called supersizemeals.com. Now, I remember this wonderful website from back in the day, back in 2005, checking out these crazy big meals. It was really cool and cool thing back in the day to make a big giant hamburger and look at it and go, wow, that thing's huge and nasty and greasy, and thinking of all the crazy stuff you could do with meat, like bacon and hamburger meat and hot dogs and all that good stuff. So this guy here on the Supersize Meals would build all this crazy stuff and post pictures of other people's creations. And so here is the first entry in November 9th, 2005. Remember those days back in the day, 13 some odd years ago, sitting in your dorm room, bored as heck, not wanting to do your algebra, thinking, man, if I could just look at a picture of a big giant nasty hamburger and just admire it for all of its greasy goodness, I would head on over to supersizemeals.com. So Billy says, hi, and welcome to supersizemeals.com, your home for supersized food from around the world. Now, Billy, as we'll come to learn, is from across the pond, England or somewhere around those parts. So Billy says, be it homemade mega burgers, huge homemade sandwiches, or restaurant favorites like Denny's Beer Barrel Pub, home of the world's biggest burgers, we're where it's at. Denny's, so he's talking about a pub. And right away gives us a clue as to where he's from. Well, this is Pennsylvania. But no, he's from across the pond, pretty sure. Don't really know much about the Beer Barrel Pub. However, he says, I'm a big fan of food. Like a big fan. Give me a restaurant with a supersized meal challenge, I think is what that says, and I'm all in. Ask me to make the biggest burger you've seen, and I'm in the kitchen trying to figure out how to cook up a 4-kilogram beef patty. Now, I don't know how much that is. I'm assuming that's pretty damn big. Not really sure about that. I love food, and that's pretty much what it boils down to. I was doing a restaurant review site for a couple of years, but there's a million of those now, so I thought I'd try something different. Something I could really sink my teeth into. So here I am, and there he is. Big freaking burger, and we gotta zoom in because we can't click on the website's too old, so the pictures don't work. But there he is with his big nasty burger. Thing looks disgusting. So I made a few supersized meals myself, put them on the site. But if you know any restaurants offering massive meals or have had a crack at making a huge sandwich, which we've all been known to do every now and again, make a big old nasty sandwich, let me know. Either sign up or put it on the site yourself, or send an email to, and this is a picture of the email, submit a story at supersizemeals.com, and I'll put it up on the site. Eat big. That was the motto of supersizemeals.com. Eat big. Now, the first Mega Burger we'll see here, this was about a week later, posted the Mega Burger. Okay, originally inspired by the Denny's Beer Barrel Pub's 6-pound burger. Now that's quite a tongue twister there. Back in July of 2004, we decided to try a Mega Burger of our own. These puppies weighed in about 5 kilograms each. Look at that. You can see them right there. Just sick stuff. Check out Aaron's blog on the Mega Burger. Yeah. Woo. This is the placeholder, so Aaron never got around to making that website. That's too bad. And let's see if we can get that freaking 6-pound Denny's Beer Burger. There it is. There's that big old thing. Woo-hoo! Appetizers. Okay, so that's the big burger right there. He was inspired by that. Looks good. Big chunk. Got a lot of lettuce on there. A lot of bread too. Looks delicious. And the rump steak challenge. We got, this one's good too. It's been about a year since our last Mega Burger extravaganza. It's been a year. Okay. This says that it was the same year, so I don't know what he's talking about there. So we thought it was about time for another shot. And here we got some stats, kind of like a recipe if you wanted to make this Mega Burger. Looks like about a lot of tomatoes. Quite a few of those. About 10. I'm looking at the picture. I don't see them in the stats here. We got ketchup. We got Master Foods American mustard, mild. 5 eggs. Great burger. And we got a big old chunkin' honkin' bun right there. This is made of this white bread mix here. So you know you got a good bun. You got this big dry slab of bread on top. And you just dig into that, chomp down into about mostly bread here on this Mega Burger. But it's good. What else? Hungry Hato demolishes a jar of Vegemite. Sounds disgusting. Let's see. Let's fast forward a little bit. Oh yeah, 30,000 calorie sandwich. And still, none of the images work because this is a rather old website. But you can see here this wonderful sandwich. Scott, he says, so I'm sure you have all seen the giant sandwich from a different website. Let's see. I have not seen the giant sandwich. Not familiar. And we got a 405 on that. So we're going to close out. I'm sure you've all seen the giant sandwich. If you haven't, go there now. When I first read that, I realized he is a god among men. So I got an idea in my head. Particularly stupid idea. This makes it even harder to simply pass up. Think to myself, I can top this guy. He didn't fry anything. And it begins. Got some bacon, and there it is on the scale. Looks like his mom's kitchen scale there. And there he is, taking a big bite of that just nasty looking thing. Onion rings. Looks like some kind of fried stuff and some cheese, I guess. Sprinkled Parmesan, maybe. Can't really tell. Thumbs up, of course. Continued. Let's see. The result will be appalling. I agree. Tyrant of a sandwich, so gargantuan and calorically blessed that the mere sight of which would cause Jesus himself to break down in an explosive torrent of tears and fury. That's pretty funny, and that's the kind of stuff that was going down in 2005. How freaking epic this stuff was, and how cool it was to build a big, giant, nasty sandwich. It's got all kinds of stuff on here. You can read sliced ham, turkey, pastrami, all the good meats, roast beef, bratwurst, some other stuff, feta cheese. So he put feta cheese on the burger, and I'm gonna have to. He gets a thumbs down on the feta cheese for me. I don't really see how that fits, unless it's like a Greek burger of some sort. Kind of a weird choice, but I'm guessing this lad is also from England, so probably didn't have a lot of options for cheese over there. Mostly they eat feta cheese, is what I'm told. Oh yeah, gotta get out the scale to make sure that you got enough stuff for the Mega Burger. And yes, we got the McAfee protecting us on the cool stream. We venture out into some weird territory, so we got to make sure we're protected. And which that reminds me of, if I can do these ads real quick. I almost forgot. And how could I forget? I've just blazed right on past some really important stuff. Stevie B, welcome. Feta or nothing in the UK. That's right. Some ads. First up, we got the classic ad from day one, and I may have to jump into some more ad-friendly music, if you'll excuse me. It's time for the ads. So our first, okay, like I was saying, back in the origins of the Cool Stream, the first sponsor who jumped on board and said, we stand behind you 100% and we will sponsor you, was our friends at Megray LLC with that old stuff. We love the cedar toothpaste with Siberian cedar essential oil. Now this stuff is great. It's got, and we've read the description before, maybe we can go back some other time, read a little bit more about it, but for now, we know that it's made from cedar. It's got crushed up cedar nuts, and it's all mixed up in there in this beautiful brown paste that we call the cedar toothpaste. And you get that stuff on your toothbrush, a cedar toothbrush, maybe it could be some wood made of cedar wood and have some prickly spiny pine needles on it, and you put that brown stuff on there, rub it in your mouth, get it between those teeth and just scrub it, and the cedar magic will do its magic on your teeth and clean them up real good. Now I wanted to try some of this stuff on the stream, and my sponsor, my contact over at Megray, over in the great land of Siberia, sent me a package and haven't got it yet. I hate to say it. Nothing to do with them. They're a great company, but had a little snag on the shipping. Last time I checked the order, I believe the container ship was stalled somewhere off the coast of the Marshall Islands, and the shipping container itself may or may not have fallen off the ship and onto the island, and I believe someone's going to have to go back and pick up that container with the cedar stuff on it. So it's a little bit of a delay, and that's kind of stinks. But we'll get it, and we'll try it out on the stream. The cedar toothpaste, and also the cedar nut bars, and some other stuff. I'm expecting a big, beautiful package. Love the cedar toothpaste. That's right, Puff Deluxe. You know it. You love it. I'm expecting a big gift basket. Welcome to the Megray family, the ringing cedars of Russia. Made of, all the great products in there. So we'll be trying that out as soon as we get that package in. as soon as they can rescue that shipping container from the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Now, our next, and we also got, I don't have an official ad from them, but we're going to give a low-key plug to our friends down at the Beefro. Now, what is that, you ask? What the heck is the Beefro? What is that? Well, on our last stream, we went to their website, the Bigfoot Research Organization. Shorthand for that, Beefro. And we love those boys now at the Beefro. They will take your submissions about Bigfoot. You can read about Bigfoot. You can go on a Bigfoot tour anywhere in the U.S. Anywhere there's a representative of the Beefro, you can maybe see a Bigfoot sometime. So that's Bigfoot, Beefro, baby. Why don't you know? And then of course we got Amici's. That's right. Great restaurant down in Athens, Georgia. Amici's. We learned about them first on foodhistory.com. Great website. We may jump back in there because we love what they do. The Mitchells writing their wonderful reviews from about 11 years ago. This website. We read some Subway on the last episode. But they had a particularly good one about Amici's, and they saw the stream and said, we would love to sponsor you. You spoke very highly of our restaurant, and I haven't been there, but I've seen the pictures, seen the feedback, and we love our friends at Amici's. So, we may be having a special guest. Let me see if the guest... Not seeing the guest here, but that's okay. We'll continue on. Busy guy. Hope that doesn't give too much of it away about who the special guest is. They'll be calling in, and we'll be talking about meat and food. So people love food, people love meat, and another little thing I forgot to mention. And this is a great segue to say that I forgot to mention it. But I will say, just for another peek behind the curtain in the Wizard of Oz sense, is myself, I don't eat the stuff. Haven't eaten meat in about a year and a half. But I thought, it's a thing that people love. It's a hot topic, not like the store. But it's a topic that everyone loves to talk about. Everyone loves meat. And we had some great stuff that we found this week. My engineer, my producer, everyone, my editor. The stream is not edited, but I do have an editor for some reason. Everyone at Coolstream Industries, Coolstream Network. I'm not sure if it's I think it's just the network, is what I'm being told by my producer. Everyone down at the Coolstream network have all come together to provide some great content today. I'd like to just thank everyone behind the scenes here at the Coolstream. Maybe we'll do a little intro of some of those folks. We got little Davey, Susie, our editor. We got Juan Carlos, our temp agent here. We got old John Boy, of course. He's over there, an engineer on the ones and the twos. And we got Leon Panetta. Not the guy that you're thinking of, different Leon Panetta. That's our producer. Call him Big Al. Oh yeah, welcome to all of our viewers. We'll jump back into it here. we'll blast off into the next segment. Again, waiting on a guest. Let's see. Ready to call. Do we have our guest? Now, of course, this is a great time to have some technical difficulties and not know what the heck is going on. I can hear you. Is our guest here? Cannot hear the guest. So that's cool. And now my engineer is telling me that he's trying to figure out what's going on. Bear with me a second. Do, 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 do. Our engineer is down in here trying to figure stuff out, and that's okay. We'll give him a minute. He's very experienced, so he's in there in the wires. He's checking it out. We're doing a check 1 2. We're doing a check. We're streaming live, and I guess I could vamp a little bit more while old Johnny gets these audio issues ironed out. So it's the meat stream. Special guest, I don't want to give it too much away. He's a special guy and has a very special place in our hearts. Love this guy, very famous, and we cannot wait to have them on the call. As soon as old John here can figure it out. Tech challenges. Is this the GOK stream? No, we got some, our team at Cool Stream Industries is trying their damnedest to get this figured out. And the more we have dead air, our sponsors are not going to be happy. And John is telling me that he is getting close to figuring it out, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No, I'm not gonna. I'm telling it. I'm not gonna take it out of your paycheck. So you'll get your bonus. Don't worry about it, bud. Doing a great job. So, it appears... You know what? We'll come back to the guest. Sorry, guest. This is a bad look for the Cool Stream. But, it's alright. What's that? Okay. Cool stuff. Alright? Bring you down here to engineer the audio and just get it done, okay? God, Jesus Christ. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry I got mad. Everyone, don't worry. No one's getting fired today. Maybe tomorrow. This is just a small operation here at Cool Stream. We have a lot of employees, but it's a small space, and we're all kind of new to it, so forgive us for our foibles, as they say. So now, we're talking about meat, and I feel like we might have to get into the meat of it, and let's just watch this video.
Oh, hey. Guess it's that time again, huh? Time for another striker mail. Well, I got a letter in the other day from Carnivorous Maximus, and he says, I met this really cute girl the other day, but she says she doesn't eat meat. What should I do? Well, let me tell you, Carnivorous Maximus, you should try to ease her into it. Start her off with something light. Make sure she doesn't know you're...
Okay, so this is starting to sound weird and perverse. Did we screen this video? Okay, my content manager Susie says we did screen the video, so hopefully there's not any weird misogynist, but he's a bit suggestive, and also I'm not sure if this mullet is real, but it's probably not. We could maybe check out this guy's website, depending on how this video goes. So here we go.
Giving her some meat. Get some bacon, and then you mix it up with some green stuff, some lettuce and cauliflower. You just give it to her.
Okay, what did he say? Put some bacon and lettuce.
Then you mix it up with some green stuff, some lettuce and cauliflower.
Bacon, lettuce, and cauliflower. That sounds pretty good, I guess. Not really sure what kind of cuisine, what he's describing here. I guess that could be a salad. You can put bacon on a salad. Okay. And he's got this picture of Miley Cyrus as Hannah Montana.
You just give it to her. You're like, here, I made you this vegetable thing. She'll be eating it, and she'll be like,
yeah.
Whoa, this is the best vegetable stuff I've ever had. How'd you do this? Be like, that's because there's bacon in it. You like that? And she'll be like, oh no, I guess I'm not a vegetarian anymore. I should go get some hot dogs. And you'll be like, well, here they are. I got them all ready.
Okay. He's got the hot dogs ready, and it's still borderline on suggesting something that I'm not comfortable with. And let's see what else happens.
And then you can build it up a little. Maybe a cheeseburger, BLT. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe a Baconator. You can keep working it up to steak. Maybe a T-bone, yeah, nice big one. That's some nice stuff. You know what, Carnivorous Maximus? I gotta tell you, it's always important to go after a cute girl.
Yeah.
I can't stress that enough. That is a worthy endeavor.
This guy's
plenty
cool.
of cute girls, Carnivorous Maximus, but there's never enough meat.
Alright. Plenty of cute girls, but there's never enough meat. Alright. That was Joe Striker. Don't really know who that is. Just something I found. It's talking about meat, and this is the meat stream. Maybe we'll come revisit that later. See what that's all about. So for our next, we're going to jump into... I think it's time to get into the heavy hitting stuff. The stuff that, to be honest, me and my team here at Coolstream Unlimited, very excited to bring you some of the coolest stuff around town. Now, a lot of people these days are on this crazy cool diet, presumably for health reasons, to lose weight, stuff like that, called the keto diet. And so what we're looking at here, we're looking at a website called Instagram, and the hashtag carnivore diet. You can see what all these happy carnivores are eating on, noshing on, making. There's a lot of good stuff on this hashtag. We like to kind of scroll through, see what people are up to, what they got going on. The carnivore, got the Miller Lite hat. Nice. Eat your fucking meat. Piss off. Okay, no. Okay. Click. So, he was saying some nasty stuff. We don't want to support that kind of mean. This is cool stuff, not mean stuff. And it's meat, but it's not mean. Here's some good meat from Lily C, My Keto Low Carb Life. And it's in Spanish, so I don't really know what she's saying here, but it looks pretty good. Got some fat and some meat, a little bit of everything on that plate there. And this, now from what I understand from the keto diet, maybe some people can can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really want to read too much about the diet because we're talking about cool stuff, and diet stuff's kind of, boring. But from what I understand, keto diet is no carbs, just all meat, pretty sure. But this person here is at Ketosis Eats. It's got a chocolate chip muffin and chocolate chip donuts. So good. Maybe it's a cheat day. I think that's allowed. Here's some vegetables. Say, what? I don't know what that's doing on the freaking carnivore diet. Get that stuff out of here. Here we go. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Started out well for a few days on the carnivore diet for World Carnivore Month. But then went back to my old habits. Those days were enough to put me back on meat only. So it looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Little Lord of the Rings meme going on there. We're looking for, just gonna kind of scroll through and see, so you can kind of get an idea of what the basic stuff of the keto diet is. Big old slab of meat. Lunch I can kind of get carried away with. So here they list everything, so you can get an idea of what the stuff you eat on this wonderful diet. You can lose a lot of weight. Real good for you. Braised beef cooked in butter topped with an egg. Sounds pretty good. A little bacon, dollop of sour cream, and sheep butter cheese. So there's the cheese over there. There's the egg. I think that's part of the egg, but it looks like some kind of gravy or something. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe some grits, but then that would be a carb, so maybe not. Hashtag insulin resistance. That's right. So what you do when you go on the keto is you just eat eggs and meat and some cheese. That's pretty much all you can eat, from what I understand. No carbs. And there's a cool guy here. Not going to say anything else about that. Not going to confirm nor deny that that was our special guest, but all right. And we got some hot dogs. You can probably tell by what I eat daily, but I don't like to cook that much. Takes up too much time. But these sausages I can just throw on the Foreman grill and do other things while it cooks. I don't like to be in the kitchen for that long, LOL. It's just the way I am. So that's pretty good. That's a good supper, dinner you can have there. Some big old sausages, bunch of mustard on it. And there's a little smiley face, little meat smiley face. That's cute. So, I am what I eat, is what Mitosis says there. So, just a nice balanced meal is 3 hamburger patties and looks about like maybe 7 strips of bacon. And that'll put you right in the pocket, get you going for the day. Now, hold up. What the heck is this? I don't see. Oh, there's the meat. Okay. Some shrimpies. So that's a keto thing too. Chickpeas, I guess, are good. Here we go. We got the bacon. Put some dang tomatoes. No, that's also meat. And cheese. And there you got. Starting day 12 of carnivore. Forgot to post this during the week, but I made a carnivore pie. Yum yum. And fold that bacon over, and there you got a delicious carnivore pie. Heck yeah. We love it. Got some chicken wings. I don't know what this is. That ain't no meat. Get that out of here. Boo. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Day 12, drinking some homemade bone broth.
Hey everyone, good afternoon. Today is day 12 of World Carnivore Month. And I'm doing good, not super hungry. It's right close to 1 o'clock, I think, so I'm just going to drink some. This is some homemade bone broth with a little bit of butter, probably 2 teaspoons.
So that's one thing. Get your bone broth, bone broth. Throw some butter in that stuff. Drink it up.
And some salt. And
Can't forget the salt.
Feeling okay. Just not hungry. Had some coffee this morning, some water, and that's about it. So
all right. So drink your dang bone broth, eat your bacon, eat your eggs, and you'll be right on the way for that delicious carnivore diet. And now, I know some of you probably have heard a lot about this thing in the news. This old keto diet. It's big. It's all the rage. It's all over Instagram, as we can tell. Look at that stuff. That's pretty good. Simple breakfast lunch for today. Pound of ground beef made into patties. I ate a few while at work and one on break. Also having some bone broth with butter, Himalayan salt, new salt, and pepper. Later this afternoon, I know what she's not going to have. Freed by Fat, at Freed by Fat on Instagram. I know what you're not going to have, but I'm not going to say it. We're going to save that for our big piece here at the end. We've all been waiting for, but she's going to have some beef soup later. In addition to this, simple lunch and breakfast, easy to make. Slap some ground beef into your skillet and cook it right up. Real simple. Just keep it simple, is what they say on the old keto diet. Wow. Alright. Okay, so there's some stuff mixed in here with the meat stuff, but you kind of get the idea. So the big controversy was about some famous people, and they kind of got into a little spat on not on live television, on Twitter. They had a flame war. That's something that happens these days. Who we're talking about here is none other than Al Roker versus Jillian Michaels. Here we are on People.com.
Or the keto. I know.
Don't do keto. Those scare me.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Why?
She thinks it's a bad idea. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but I don't know. Maybe, I guess we could. Some of it.
Okay, so they're
How
not.
many reasons do you want? How much time do I have?
Okay, well, are they?
And I'm not allowed
She's
to swear.
pissed.
Okay, so do you really want to know
Well,
about
are they
keto?
just like diet fads, like, or just?
So, yes, keto is a diet fad. And the reason that keto has been getting so much attention is because it helps.
We're gonna learn about
significantly
something,
to manage your
today.
insulin levels. Very high
Manage
insulin,
your insulin
very bad
levels.
thing. So
Okay.
you've got PCOS,
good.
polycystic ovarian syndrome, you've got type 2 diabetes,
sounds bad.
you've got infertility,
Diabetes,
and a host of things that
Host
go
of things.
crazy and get out of whack when your insulin is too high.
Okay.
Well, the number one insulin sensitizer, meaning we want our body to be sensitive to insulin, not resistant, because resistant is type 2 diabetes, is exercise. And if you're not eating a bunch of processed carbs and processed sugar, and you're not eating too much food in general, you won't have insulin levels that are going through the roof. So even when we look at aging, like we're just going to look at health on a cellular level. Your macromolecules, your telomeres, your epigenes. which I know
Telomeres
is
and
just when we're talking about weight
epigeals.
size, but like
We know
this
about
stuff matters.
we don't have to
We're talking about
watch
aging.
the whole thing. We know about all about epigenes. So she went on the show and slammed the keto diet. She says keto diet's a bad idea. But guess what, Jillian Michaels? Somebody, Al Roker, in fact, begs to differ. Maybe we'll get Al Roker on the stream so he can talk about it. But the longtime Today weatherman and co-anchor defended the low-carb, moderate protein. Now, nothing thought we were maxing our protein, but it's moderate, according to Al. They made headlines claiming the keto diet is unhealthy and not the most effective plan. Now, he clapped back on Twitter. He said this. What did he say? So Jillian Michaels says keto is a bad idea? This is from a woman who promoted on-camera bullying, deprivation, manipulation, and more, and more, so more than that stuff, weekly, in the name of weight loss. He's talking about The Big Loser. That sounds like a bad... Now those sound like bad ideas. Oh, baby. So they went head to head. I haven't even... have we watched this? We screened this?
Keto.
Oh, wait.
I was talking yesterday to Terry Crews. He's on keto. And so
Terry Crews on keto.
It's on trend right now.
Trend.
Jillian Michaels spoke out against the popular diet trend. There was a video in Women's Health. She said, I don't understand, like, why would anybody think it's a good idea? She also says it's a bad plan because it doesn't...
Okay. Al Roker, you don't want to cross that guy. He's freaking ripped. Shots fired. Jillian Michaels had her team cheat on The Biggest Loser. That's no good. But hey, it's just TV. It's fine. In the real world, we're talking about people's health. And Al Roker, I don't know what side I land on. We're not... I guess I should have said that also. We're not specifically endorsing the keto diet. We're interested in it. We might try it out. See what happens. I could stand to lose a few freaking pounds. Alright. I want to be ripped like Al Roker. So I'm kind of in the middle somewhere. We're unbiased here on the Cool Stream. We're just showing you what's going on out there. So she hates keto. Do not go keto. Just work out, eat clean, and don't overeat. Promise you a balanced diet. She said, it's that simple. I don't understand why anyone would think this is a good idea. You know what we need to do? All fat and animal protein. No. Bad plan for a million reasons. What? What could go wrong? I don't follow. I think it's good. I think you can eat all of it. I think you can just eat the meat, make your body go into some weird state of panic or whatever happens. Get that fat off you. Look at this guy. This happy guy. He's saving money at Kroger, buying some meat. He's losing weight. Everybody's losing weight. So what the heck's the problem? Shredding. People are getting too loud. People are getting shredded on the keto diet. But there are some detractors of that, of the diet. And there are some supporters, some vigilant supporters, some people speaking out against the opposite of keto. Maybe we could do a separate stream. I could maybe do a separate stream on this, but about veganism. There's one guy out there who is speaking his truth, speaking his mind, letting people know veganism is bad. And it's a trick. You shouldn't do it. This guy here, I can't have to look up his name, but let's see what he has to say about veganism. He hates it. It's a big conspiracy, and he says we must stop this vegan cruelty.
We got a very serious situation here, guys. The vegans are killing millions of bugs.
What? That sounds bad. We don't want to kill the bugs. We love the bugs on the Cool Stream. They do great things for us, so that's kind of concerning that the vegans are killing the bugs.
Millions of bugs. Not only are they killing millions of bugs, but they are taking away food for hundreds of millions of insects.
Oh, crap. I never really thought about it that way. The vegans are taking the food from the bugs. Man, those heartless vegans.
I think we need to have a protest in New York City,
We need to have a protest.
in Los
Do
Angeles,
it.
in every state
Yes.
against vegans killing
Yes.
bugs.
They kill the freaking bugs, and we have to march on Washington. Millions of bugs every day. They're killing them. They're taking away their flowers, their leaves, their little grasses. And I guess some of the bugs live in dirt. So unless the vegans are eating dirt, I think the dirt bugs are okay. But the other leafy bugs, watch out. Vegans are coming for you.
Because this is outrageous.
Yes.
This is the true Holocaust. I'm not even gonna go in.
Okay, well, let's not go that far, but his words, we're just,
into how many billions and tens of billions of bugs are dying because of vegans. And animals are getting taken away from their homes to grow these vegans their kale. This is
Yes, the animals are being taken from their homes, people. No one's talking about this. Only this guy. Don't know his name. We're going to get into Vegan World Order. We love this. Well, I can't say we love this stuff, but we're interested in all perspectives, including Vegan World Order. What else are you going to say here about the bugs?
is unacceptable. They want to say they're compassionate. They're compassionate, yet they are killing tons of bugs.
They're compassionate.
Not to even mention that plants have feelings, and they're killing the plants.
Plants have feelings. They're killing the plants. Don't think about the animals either, but the plants.
As well. So this is a holocaust of insects. It's also a
I don't endorse the use of that word, but this is what he's saying here.
holocaust of plants. I think if vegans are truly compassionate, they should probably just starve themselves and go on a water fast. So yeah,
Okay, that's extreme. We also don't endorse doing that, starving yourself to death. It's a bit extreme, but this guy's really passionate about his positions, about the vegans, the conspiracy. So
vegans, you gotta stop slaughtering insects.
you gotta stop slaughtering.
Be compassionate
insects.
for the kale and
Yeah.
stop eating any food. No more plants for you. No more plants, vegans.
Well, and maybe he was being a bit tongue-in-cheek there. We'll get into a little bit about the Vegan World Order. So he likes to post stuff about, he likes to take these clips of vegans on YouTube and edit them together about how their vegan diet is bad and they're starving and it's really the worst thing that they could do to themselves. And it's only this diet that's doing this. It's making people really too skinny, and so he's saying it's bad. And he's pro meat, of course. Grass-fed ribeye with onion, broccoli, red pepper, cooked in the beef fat. So he's a pro meat guy, anti-vegan. Let's see, the insects, we saw that one. There's some iffy stuff on here. We're going to be careful about what we click on. Biggest conspiracy no one's talking about. I'm looking for one where he's cooking up. Now, and yeah, we don't like that word, so we're not going to play that either. And veganism is communism. Okay. Oh yeah, this one about milk. Here.
It's time to debunk another vegan lie because,
Yes,
as I
I'm
said,
here for
almost
it.
everything that vegans say is a lie. Vegans like to say that, humans are the only species on the planet that drink the milk of another animal. Okay, now even if that was true, it has no relevance whatsoever and it means nothing because we're the only species that does lots of things, like use these devices that we're using every day.
That's right. You don't see cows out there with the iPhones.
Anyways, let's
See what
look at
else
the
is-
actual
Anyways. Okay, that's weird. Don't like that. Yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Here we go, baby. Just want to say something to the vegans out there. Like, listen, I don't hate vegans. I want you guys to thrive, to be healthy, to stop starving yourselves, and to eat real food. Stop falling for the lies and the propaganda out there that Americans eat too much meat.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Americans don't eat enough meat.
That's right. We don't eat
Americans
enough
don't
meat.
eat enough animal fats. Our animal fat and beef consumption has literally collapsed and plummeted
Yes, it's
for the
plummeted.
past decades. The doctors have been telling us eat less red meat and eat more fruits and vegetables. And look where it's getting us.
Look where it's
And
getting us.
obviously, I'm not blaming fruits and vegetables. It's really all the processed garbage food that everyone's eating that's causing
that's
all this.
true.
And the antibiotics, and the pesticides. But of course, what gets the blame?
and
What's on my plate right now gets the blame.
Yeah.
When really, one of the healthiest things you could possibly eat.
people are pissed at the meat. We don't want it anymore. Meat is ruining everything, and this guy's fighting back to say, meat is good. Eat the meat.
So, I love all you vegans out there. Eat some steak.
He's telling the vegans to eat steak. So here's another thing. He's talking about this lady that it's kind of, I don't know if I'm that on board with what he's doing there, but he's got some good meat posts.
Say cheese for the vegans.
Yeah, let's for the vegans.
Cheese.
Cheese for the vegans.
Say cheese for
Alright.
the vegan.
Okay, so he's giving them what for. Telling these vegans how it is. And there's other weird stuff on here. Oh, that's funny. Yuck. Eat some food. You're starving yourselves. That's dang vegans. Just eat some food, for God's sake. Now, we're going full into it. And I think I don't know if we're quite ready for the big finale here. So, we'll look at some recipes. If you want to know how to cook meat and stuff, you could maybe check out some ground beef recipes. Mr. Food, the Test Kitchen. 25 quick and easy recipes for ground beef. The free cookbook from Mr. Food. Now, he says, we got Mr. Food. No part of this book may be reproduced or transmitted in any form by any means. So, are we going to get in trouble for this? Did we vet this? Make sure that... Okay, so my producer's saying we're good, that we did reach out to Mr. Food. So we're hoping we won't get a lawsuit by transmitting the electronic data about their wonderful ground beef recipes. Trademarks, all that. Mr. Food, oh, it's so good! And the Mr. Food likeness are trademarks of the Ginsberg Enterprises Incorporated. That must be his catchphrase. Oh, it's so good, Mr. Food. There he is. Dear friend, there's nothing we like more than classic traditional meals. So many picky eaters out there, sometimes you want a recipe that's just going to work. You want to experiment and have a bit of variety, but you need something dependable. And that's where our ground beef recipes come in. Oh, it's so good. There they are. Mr. Food himself. Not sure. I guess that's him right there. Because he's got the chef hat on. Everyone's looking to eat right and feel good. I know I am. You know, thinking about chowing down on a steak, some eggs, cheese, and bone broth. You know, just getting hungry. I'm tired of being a vegan. But I'm not a vegan. I don't know. You know, I eat the veggies. But I'm thinking about it. And Mr. Food is tempting me because he says they got recipes like some healthy ground beef recipes, by the way. They're great for everyone. For the recipes like Chunky Sloppy Joes and homemade meatloaf. You'll hardly realize you're eating healthier. We know it might be difficult to break your kids from eating only pizza and chicken McNuggets. We think you'll be able to slip some meat in there with our spaghetti sundaes. Yum yum. So they need to, what he's saying is it might be difficult to get your kids to stop eating pizza and chicken nuggets and get them to eat some dang meat. There's not enough. They need more. So here's the table of contents. We got the taco salad. We got... I guess I could have checked out. See if I can go to this. No, I can't click on that. I want to see that meatloaf. Chunky Sloppy Joes. Adding veggies to our protein is a great way to fill out and stretch our meals without going over our limits. I don't know if that's within the keto diet, but this is Mr. Food. Dang it. Oh, it's so good. Sounds delicious. Ground beef, zucchini, onion, and the kids love it. Those chunky Sloppy Joes. And oniony Salisbury steaks. Remember when we could count on getting a great Salisbury steak at the local diner? Yeah, remember those days. Back in the old diner days and how it sizzled on the grill with loads of onions. Well, today's version is much lighter since we start off with lean ground beef and bake it in the oven. Sure, we get the same great flavor, but so much lighter. Yeah, if you don't want to get too heavy with your Salisbury steak, you want it light and delicious and oniony. Homestyle meatloaf. I was hoping we had some more pictures. Seems like maybe Mr. Food scrimped on the photography. How to reduce fat in ground beef. Got some good tips here. We won't be, well, let's see. We brown the ground beef in skillet over medium heat until fully cooked. Use a slotted spoon, so we all know about that. Use the colander to get that juicy grease out of there. There we go. Beefy pizza muffins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Spaghetti sauce, English muffins. Slap that. Preheat the oven. Cook up that ground beef. Slap it on a muffin. Care of Mr. Food. And I'm being told now by our producer that Mr. Food has reached out to us, and we will be getting that sponsorship here for the next episode. So, the next episode, yeah, we'll have a Mr. Food segment, and maybe we'll try some recipes, or maybe, we'll just have that little logo up here, and remind everybody about all the healthy foods, like cheesy burger fries, fun on a bun. When you're looking for a quick ground beef recipe that the kids and everybody else will like, too, fun on a bun guarantees smiles with every bite. And crushed tortilla chips are in there, and the buns, and it sounds like a lot of fun. So, baked goulash. Now, I hope we're not going too overboard on food today. It's kind of the middle of the day, but that's just what happens on the meat stream. So we're really diving in. We got the veggie beef casserole. We got the pizza casserole, meatballs, shortcut cheeseburgers. So a lot of good stuff from Mr. Food. Oh, it's so good is their motto over at the Mr. Food Corporation. Let's check them out. Let's scroll up here. And we'll go back up. There he is. Mr. Food is the best day man in ever. Yeah. MrFood.com. I guess we can check that out. Yeah, Mr. Food, Mr. Food, yeah. And that's a little free song for him. There he is. Free recipes. Step 1, 2, 3, enter your email. So we're going to close that. And there he is. Let's see if he's got we got diabetic recipes. Yeah, that's good. TV recipes. What's that all about? Let's check out. It's the meat stream, so we need some meat. We need the meat. Damn it. Of course. Over on YouTube, you can check them out. There he is. Cooking it up. Oh, it's
Hey,
so damn
do you
good.
have your Christmas dinner menu planned out yet?
Well,
I know
we've
some
already
of you
had
are out there
Christmas.
rolling your eyes and saying,
This is Howard. This is the chief food officer. Not. I guess he's Mr. Food. I'm not really sure.
are you kidding?
Ah!
I did mine
Are you
months
kidding?
ago. Well, others are rolling your eyes and saying, are you kidding? The holiday isn't until next week.
Are you
No matter
freaking
where
kidding?
you are in your planning, I want to show you how to cook a Christmas dinner favorite,
Oh yeah.
prime rib.
Prime rib.
This is a boneless beef ribeye. As you can see,
Booyah.
it has what is known as a fat cap, and the meat is well marbled. These
Yummy.
together make this super moist and flavorful. To cook it, we place it in a roasting pan, fat side up. Then
Fat side
we
up.
rub it with a
It's
mixture
so
that we made by
good.
combining some Dijon
Ba,
mustard,
ba, ba, ba.
vegetable oil, brown sugar, a little flour, allspice, and some salt and pepper. We let this roast on high for a few minutes, which seals in the natural goodness. Then we lower the temperature so it cooks low and slow. When the temperature hits 140 degrees on a meat thermometer, we place it on the counter and let it rest for a few minutes. Get ready
Alright.
for lots of
Slice
oohs
off
and
a
ahs,
big
'cause
old
once you
slab of
start
that.
slicing this, everyone at the table is going to be drooling until
Yeah,
they get
they're
their
gonna be
piece.
flipping
To get the
their
recipe
shit
for
over
our
that.
roasted holiday
Put some of
prime
that
rib with its crunchy
greasy
flavor pack coating,
gravy on
simply
it.
visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a holiday special way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Ooh, it's so good. Love that catchphrase. Mr. Food Doo-Doo. So thanks everybody for watching. We had some great time today. We'll post this later. My team's on it. They'll get that VOD up for everybody, and maybe next week we'll have our special guest in. The team kind of whiffed on that, guys. You're listening? They're just looking at their phones. I think Johnny's gone out for a smoke or something, but we had some issues, and we had a great guest, and I know that our team will be working hard to get that guest back on board, and his fee may have gone up because of that little snafu. That's okay. The money's rolling in on the cool stream. I can't say from where. Probably from the sponsorships, like Mr. Food. Get that Mr. Food check coming in. We'll get maybe another person up here to kind of go through some of these things and make sure everything's 100%, because that's what we're here to deliver here at the Cool Stream. Nothing but the best. Oh, it's so good on the Cool Stream. So we may need a different song. I think we'll go for a chill song, because this is quite a tale that we have for you today. Okay, maybe we'll go back to rock. This is quite a tale that I discovered. And you could say, now, you might think to yourself, as we're going through this post here on reddit.com, Arketo, that perhaps this whole entire stream was just building up to read this one thing. And that's not true. Damn it. And if any of you other rival streamers are out there watching, spreading that kind of stuff, just, we can't have that. We need streamers' peace. So don't spread around any rumors about how we just wanted to read this one thing because it's real good, it's real cool. So we did a whole stream about meat just to read this one story. And I hope all of our viewers were here. Let's give a shout out to some viewers. Here in the chat we had Manderson, Poff Deluxe, Stevie B 1492, Turbo the Stream God, the Scott. All of our great viewers were here today, this afternoon. Got some new followers. Thanks to the new followers: Pop Deluxe, Stevie B, Nico, gotta love him, is following us now. A fellow streamer. Check out his stream over at Nick Neim, Neim, streaming some cool games. This is the cool stream, and we read about, investigate cool stuff. We dive deep, and we're gonna have some more deep dive investigations here because we got our cool stream team, and I think they've all clocked out for the day. That's okay. They usually go home about 4 on Saturday. And okay, so this is all the meat stream, and we heard a little bit about keto and some of the pitfalls and things that not quite right about it. And we heard the other side, the argument about how veganism is killing the bugs. And we're not really sure what to think. And I'm not trying to, make you eat more meat or less meat. Me, myself, I don't eat the stuff, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll go to Five Guys, get a big greasy burger, and just live that keto life. So, we got this post here on the R Keto Reddit. Talks a little bit about the experience of keto. 3rd week on keto, extreme constipation and painful BM. Warning, poop story. So, warning to all the viewers, if that makes you squeamish, to, there may be some disturbing details of this story, but just for the stream's sake, we're going to read this here story about the keto experience, what you could expect if you went on keto. Something like this might happen to you. So this person says, I'm on my 3rd week into keto. Pretty pleased with it. Pretty pleased so far with the diet. SW was 270. CW was 240. I don't really know what that is. It sounds like some pretty good numbers. I think that probably went down a few pounds since I left the bathroom. So I guess his weight is 240 or something. GW is 180-ish, or when I can see my abs and there is no pouch left on my stomach. Okay, and we don't know, so we're just going to say this person here, they say, I've been pretty good about staying strict on the diet. No sugars or carbs outside of vegetables for the last 3 weeks. That's the keto standard, all meat. I've been going through 3/4 of a gallon to a full gallon of water per day. I realize that I have been eating a lot of cheese. Yes, and we know that for sure. There's a lot of cheese here on the keto diet. Got to get all that good fat. So that might be the problem. Basically, I've been somewhat constipated in my life before, and it was not pleasant. But my last 2 BMs made all the other constipation in my life before keto seem insanely mild. Basically, I've been trying to eat lots of veggies. I do eat a veggie with every meal, sometimes a salad, sometimes broccoli, etc. But it doesn't seem to help much. So I got the bad constipation. That's bad stuff. Don't like to have that. So something to be aware of with the keto diet. Might mess things up a little bit. So they're trying to eat a lot of veggies. Since being on keto, I have had other extremely loose stool when I am afraid to fart or fear if not being on crap. So I've had extremely loose stool. Didn't really need to repeat that, but where I am afraid to fart for fear if it not being a fart, or I am constipated and I don't go for a few days, and when I do, ... So today finally went after a couple days of not having a BM. That's good. Something finally came through. This is possibly one of the top 5 worst experiences of my life. Content warning. It's a bad experience on the toilet. So if you don't like to hear about this stuff, poop, turn back now, because we're going to get into some stuff. After 15 minutes of sitting patiently and doing gentle pushing / rocking and being afraid to push too hard, I got a finger down there to assist. Ha, get it? Assist. We got it. Trying to get that out of there. It's got all blocked up, so they say I could feel what felt like a goddamn brick or jagged rock down there, effectively stuck in my rectum. There was no question now of whether or not I would go. One way or another, this shit was coming out. But it was royally, painfully stuck. Yeah, that sounds rough. You know how usually your poop has kind of a conal part that allows it to slide out and gradually expand your anus? Yeah, we all know that. The poop kind of just makes its way out, pushes forcibly sometimes. Yeah, had that experience. Well, this poop that they have, well, this is more like someone had made a fist out of bricks and my ass was trying to push it out. Incredibly painful. That sounds, yeah, that's rough. So, I tried and tried, but it just wouldn't come out. So I got my hand down there and explored around a bit. I could tell that this thing was basically extremely compressed or compacted little turds together. I ended up kind of wiggling the tip of the shitberg until I was able to pry a few of these compacted pieces out and kept working my way in, as you do. Got to get that out. The only way is just get in there, clearing out the sides of my anus/rectum, which was stretched wider. Okay, we're not going to read that. Yeah. Redacted there. I'm going to scroll up. By the time I got in about to the second knuckle, there was a rumble from my bowels and immense pressure, and my body was trying to move the BM further down. So I pushed and pushed, and this ungodly brick of shit once again painfully filled my butt. I repeated the process before, and since the sink is very close to the toilet, I turned the warm water on. Now, I've read this a few times before, and I'm quite disturbed. So they assisted with the digging, repeated the process one more time, and then my body said, okay, go. There's no question of whether or not it could take this now. My body was going to pass this stuff, probably going to be bad. So I grabbed my knees, sweating, and there were about 4 seconds of pain, and the head of the brick cleared that area down there. Then the rest shot out in the blink of an eye. It was indeed probably the largest thing my body has ever created. And it was bad, and I don't want to read that part either. I looked upon this monster that had agonized me the last 45 minutes. Sort of resembled brown rocks melted together. Might have been some of this stuff. I knew it was huge. I knew there was no way it was going to flush properly. So, oh god, okay. It's grotesquely painful. I'm not going to read all this stuff. I feel very uncomfortable and grossed out, and we were trying to have a good stream and got into some nasty stuff. So, if you want to check this out, send me a line. I'll send you the post, and, they use a lot of colorful language that, frankly, don't know if it's appropriate for the cool stream. I'm starting to rethink the whole thing, the whole idea of why I did this today. I probably should have read this post to make sure that I was comfortable with talking about it and reading this person, because this could be fake, by the way. This could be someone like, hey, I got keto and I'm going to make a funny post and talk about poop and my butt, and it's real nasty. So definitely not going to read that either. How do they avoid this? I like this diet. I'm losing weight. I want to continue, but nothing is worth the pain. I'll agree. It sounds bad, and this is my idea. I'm not going to put this on the team, the Cool Stream team, about reading this stuff. This is all me. This is on me, and maybe this is a mistake. doing the meat stream and reading this nasty stuff, but I did it. We're not going back now. And you can watch it all later when I upload that video. So I'm kind of over the keto, and just kind of over the meat stuff in general. But we learned a lot. We learned about vegans. We learned about keto, and just a little, there's some people out there that it works good for them. This guy lost some weight, so that's good. But just be aware of some of the consequences of what could happen on that diet. Some bad stuff. And Al Roker says it's good, and Jillian Michaels says it's bad. So take that what you will. Vegan World Order, of course, says meat is good, good, good. Vegans kill the bugs. And, of course, over at Mr. Food, our new friends say it's all good. We got everything here. We got desserts, and, maybe we could have stuck more to the wholesome realm of food stuff. Like our friends at foodhistory.com. They got good reviews there, and we're going to read that, but maybe not. So anyway, the stream is really, maybe we'll put some of our good music back on. The stream was good. It was fun. It was the meat stream. It was something new and different for everyone. And once again, got real weird and bailed on the bit. But that's what happens at the Cool Stream. Sometimes you think something's a great idea, and sometimes you realize that it's horrible and nasty. And you really prefer some of that wholesome goodness. And, if the guest stuff hadn't fallen through, we could have got some mileage out of that. We kind of zagged when we should have zigged. We went straight into the grossness. Turbo likes the meat. Yeah, me too. I think I'm going to eat some meat tonight. I'm going to go up to MrFood.com and find a recipe and make it. Eat it. So that's the Cool Stream. Next week, we'll do a stream about something else, and you'll love it. Thanks to our viewers. Thanks to all of our subscribers and followers and our sponsors. All the great sponsors of the Cool Stream. Try the guest again. Alright, so a guest is trying to call. Wait a sec. What's this? We're going to do a little audible here. I think our guest is trying to come back. Scoo-doo-doo. Voice connected. Of course, have a bad connection. We are dropping frames left and right, so we got our Michis and the old toothpaste. Love those guys. Down at the Cool Stream, baby. What the frick is going on? Yeah. The Cool Stream, baby. This is the after cool. This is a new part of the show. Okay. Not going to do after cool. We're going to get our engineer on the case. And we're just going to text here. Engineer is on the case for the reps of our guest. And thanks everybody for watching the Cool Stream. We'll see you next week. See you later. Bye-bye.